Happy that you're here with us, and we have an amazing episode for you guys today. And we wanted to start off with just some fun stuff, because life is crazy.
Yeah, very crazy.
2021, we just went through, I think, probably one of the most challenging years of our lifetime. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So 2020 was rough for a lot of people, and I would even dare say it's still rough for a lot of you that are out there. So anyway, we wanted to try and lighten the load a little bit. Life is stressful enough that we don't need more stresses in our life. So my beautiful bride here has been doing some Googling, and she did some research. And
doesn't mean I'm too much time. Just chaos, okay?
Yeah.
Difference.
And so there was a couple of lists that we wanted to go over with you today. And the title of the video says the 17 weirdest laws about drinking. And we're going to cover that. Before we do that, we looked up a research on proper food pairings. What food to pair with what type of drink.
Oh, we didn't say kampai.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do that. Yeah, so let's do
All
cheers.
Right. Kampai.
Have some of our Kirkland brand Costco Chardonnay.
Again.
We're taking it easy. Nothing too heavy here
Actually,
today.
we're going to drink different one this time.
Yes, we have a different beverage. Yes.
So that's why I don't have nothing, just the ice. This is not the right way to do it, but, I'm drinking for dummies. So what do you expect?
She's a professional. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so we looked up food pairings, and it was funny because I asked my wife, I said, pick the top 10 food pairings, and then we could see what goes good with what, right?
That's pretty funny.
And ironically, she found a list, and she sent it to me and said, I found the top 10. And as I was reading, it said the top 10 for college dormitories, for like college students, which probably wouldn't apply to most of us, right? Because I graduated college a long time ago. So my college days have been long gone. But here's what they were. So
long time ago.
Number one was the pairing of a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich with a Sauvignon Blanc wine. Now,
that's the next time we got to try that.
Yeah, well, that sounds pretty good. I mean, because I like Chick-fil-A. Awesome. Another big one.
I don't know why they're so popular. And every single time I go there, my son loves it. It's just like so many people and waiting for the line. And you see the other fast food, it's just like nothing.
Yeah, you can't even compete with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're Raising Cane's, because their sauce is better.
I don't know what is different.
It's way better.
Oh,
okay,
yeah?
All right. Number two, ramen, like top ramen with tequila.
Tequila and ramen. That's what I have to try because I love ramen. And then also the tequila too.
Yeah, that one sounds like a party in my mouth. I would totally do that one.
Party in the mouth.
Okay, all right. Number three.
Yeah.
All right, that's weird. Seriously? Diet Coke.
Love it.
With vodka.
Yes.
And Sour Patch candy.
I don't know about that. Maybe good.
That sounds like 3 times foul to me. I'm gonna tap out on that one.
We should try that too.
Actually, I'm gonna skip number 4 because we have a little treat. I'll come back to number 4. Okay. Number 5 says Big Mac hamburger.
Wow.
With Pinot Noir wine.
The red one.
I'm familiar with Pinot Noir. Maybe that's a misspelling. I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Probably I may miss it.
Okay. All right. The next one is. Do we have these in Dallas?
Yes, they do actually.
Qdoba chicken burrito. So it's Qdoba. It's a chicken restaurant, Mexican kind of chicken restaurant, and they have a burrito with Sauvignon Blanc.
Wow.
I don't really recall drinking Sauvignon Blanc. You ever had
Sauvignon Blanc is great in it.
Is it red or white? I'm not sure.
It's the white wine. It's fruity. And New Zealand they have a really good one. But here too,
Okay, nice. All right, the next one says udon, which is a Japanese
dry noodle, and then you deep fry it with salt. That's I wanted to try next time. That's gonna be good with champagne.
Some of you will get that. Okay. All right, next one. Next one is last but not least would be
I wanted to try
Texas, right? We're in Texas. Whataburger with jalapeno with cheese.
You should try that one.
I kind of like my burgers plain. Like I was eating lunch with a friend in California recently, Mike Pope, you know who you are, and I ordered my burger because I like my burger plain with ketchup and cheese, and he looked at me and goes, what are you, 8 years old?
Yes.
And I go, no. I wish I, but
because this list is so many good stuff with the wine, but most of the stuff they can't eat it. So gee,
I ain't doing jalapeno.
That's the international marriage about the food.
Yeah, we're just different. I'm from South Georgia.
I came from
Tokyo.
Deep fry and sashimi. Deep fry and sashimi.
we went to Georgia to visit my family, and we were at a restaurant. I can't remember which restaurant it was, and she goes like,
That's a nightmare.
"Can I order a salad?" And I go, "Sure, honey." We had potato salad, macaroni
That's
salad.
not salad.
It's kind of salad.
It's something else.
Okay, so
All
the
right.
next, and my favorite by far was the number 4 on the list, which was McDonald's French fries.
That's we
Are you
got
guys fans of McDonald's? And so we went to the McDonald's drive-thru.
it. Japanese say McDonald's. We don't call
Can you say that again?
McDonald's McDonald's. And we call Costco here, right? And in Japan, Costco. Costco.
Costco.
It
Okay.
sounds right.
All right, so to set this up, we have a short video we're going to play for you while I get this champagne opened up over here so we can try our hypothesis. Watch the video. We'll be right back. Hi, guys.
Hello,
Rob Griffin, Chica Griffin,
Chica.
Drinking for Dummies. Anyway, we found this thing on the website. We're going to be talking about it on today's show. They were talking about the top 10 pairings for food and alcohol drinks, but not in the normal settings like you would think. They're talking about in a college dorm room. It's like a college dorm
We're
room.
at the McDonald's.
One of my favorite selections was McDonald's French fries. I like French fries, you can tell. And anyway, mixed with champagne. So we're going to go order some French fries from Mickey D's. We're in the parking lot right now. And we're going to ask them if they can throw in a bottle of champagne. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
They're going to be like, what? What are you saying there, you crazy
They're
idiot person?
fine.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, hi, man. I want to get a large French fries. Do you guys have champagne here by chance? No. No?
You guys don't have it?
You know that there's a website that says champagne is the #1 matching thing for a large French fry?
He doesn't care.
Okay, well, Google it. All right, we'll be right there. Large French fry, that's all we need. Thank you. He said he never heard.
He's lying.
Oh, I gotta pay.
Okay,
We need money.
right,
When your camera gets close to my face, it gives me like a double chin. I don't like that.
right. How much will be?
I don't know. You have card or just cash, whatever. How much the total?
He doesn't look in eyes.
Yeah. All right, awesome. He's like, I don't want to talk to these weirdos.
Right.
Cash.
But you see how it tastes like.
I gotta lose weight.
I'm gonna stop and we're gonna see you guys a little bit.
Thank you. Okay, so I thought that was pretty funny. So we're
He
ready.
doesn't even look us. Woo! Yay! Every day is a celebration. What it's talk about in the United States, every month is a happy something. Happy New Year, Happy Valentine, Happy March. Was it Irish?
Yes, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, every day, and Happy Easter after that.
Yeah,
How's
so
that?
we like
We
to
never have
celebrate
it.
in America, and there's
Yeah,
nothing
that's
wrong
why
with
I love
that.
it.
I'm gonna tell you. So anyway, another little tip for how do you say Costco in Japan?
Costco.
Costco. Okay.
Costco.
So they have this brand. It's a Kirkland brand also,
Oh my gosh,
and I
so
can't
good.
remember how much it costs. How much was it?
$6.99. That's on $7, and
That's it?
actually, and I think they have a winery in France. It came from France. France is they make all kind of good champagne, and
Well-
this is really really good.
Okay, to do a little education for the youth who are drinking for dummies, people like are not that smart about it like me. The reason why it's called champagne is because it's made from the area of France called Champagne, where the grapes are from there. And so apparently you can't officially call it champagne unless it is made in Champagne, France. That's why if you see it, champagne type beverages in other parts of the world, they call it something else, like a sparkling wine or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 92 points. And the more highest points is a great taste. So next time we're going to take the video at the Costco so we can just explain what is the good things. But what is people love in the McDonald's and the French fry is something special?
Yes.
Maybe something and cocaine
all
in
right,
it.
okay, we could debate on this. I'm gonna tell you, I've had a lot of French fries in my life. I still believe firmly, as long as you eat them within a certain time limit, because these are awesome for about 20 minutes. And then they turn
Already 20 minutes
and then they
already.
turn into nails where you could repair your house if you needed to. But
Sometimes you don't realize after you eat and put in your hands and it's
Uh-oh.
already gone. And I say, how did you eat so fast?
they're starting to
And,
get cold. You better hurry up.
okay.
Yeah.
So try the French fries and champagne.
Champagne. Google it.
Let me try it.
You know what? That's pretty freaking awesome. I ain't gonna lie. Try it again.
Oh, the champagne is good.
Let's talk like we know about food stuff. Like, I have a firm note of.
I hear somebody say,
Fruit.
Chica, you're supposed to cooking something. Yes,
with
I
the starch
did.
from the potato, and the salt just like it just magnifies my taste buds. Right.
Actually, today I cook. I made homemade pizza. I made by the scratch. So I made the video because it's super duper easy. If your kids loves to eat pizza, which is any kids loves to eat pizza, right? My kids,
Yeah, they're getting
one
cold.
is loves in pepperoni, and one is loves without meat. So I made the one pesto with spinach and tomato and cheese. So delicious. And then also this is like pepperoni and pizza. So I made the video, so I'm gonna show you guys below. So check it out. Let me try it.
So we're gonna. Yeah, you need to try it.
Yeah,
They're
I
getting
try
cold,
it.
So you need to hurry up because pretty soon these are gonna be like yard darts. But
Try
anyway,
it.
I would say thumbs up for the dorm folks. I would even dare say that's probably higher. Chick-fil-A and Sauvignon Blanc. I need to try that.
I wanted to do the burger. We're gonna promote it in
Well, we're in Texas. You got to go to Whataburger.
You know that I thought the burger it came from here, but actually came from Tennessee and California.
Really?
Yeah, I was
No.
checking it.
Are
I
you sure?
Google everything. Google everything and it show
Man, we got
everything.
A large fry, but they're getting cold because we were setting up for the show.
I'm not sure
That's
about
kinda
that.
Depressing for me. So
Do you want to try the pizza?
I already ate some, but it's so good. She made the dough from scratch, like with yeast and flour and all that.
Oh my
good stuff.
god, this is good. I mean, seriously,
For $7, this champagne and you can't go wrong. So don't go buy Dom Perignon. You can get probably 20 or 30 of these bottles. Maybe
this is
more
I put it in a
for the price of
pesto.
that.
We gotta do the Costco.
Okay, so obviously that was some fun stuff. We did the drive-through. We'll sample more stuff. If you have more lists and things you would like us to try here on the show, contact us. Reach out to us at drinkingfordummies.com. Find us here on YouTube. Comment a question below. We'll be sure to answer and respond to all of your questions and your concerns. We're happy to do that. Now let's talk about the 17 weirdest laws about drinking. And
Yes!
I'm going to pull up a website. And so let's go ahead and bring that up here. And you won't be able to see us here,
Can
but
I
that's
have
fine.
French fries?
Of course. You can
I
have
know it's a
French fries.
radio
We have
show,
a whole
but
bunch of them. So, okay. This is the first one, I thought was hilarious to me. So it says, in the country of El Salvador, if you get caught driving drunk, you are executed. Executed. Like they put you in front of a firing squad. Do you know what a firing squad is, Miss Griffin?
no.
You have no idea.
No.
Okay, so a firing squad, what they do is they put you in front of a whole line of people, and they all have rifles.
Oh,
And I don't know if you guys knew this or not. They don't give everybody in the firing squad live ammunition or real bullets. Some of them have blanks, but many of them have real bullets. So that when they fire, obviously 10 people shoot you, you're going to die, right?
Oh, yeah.
But most I'd say, I don't know what percentage is. Let's just say half. Half of them are firing blanks. And the whole idea behind that is if they shoot another human being, they could always tell themselves mentally, oh, it wasn't me. I didn't kill them. I had a blank. Because there's really no way to tell if yours was the real bullet that hit or a blank. That's kind of morbid, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. So in El Salvador, if you get caught drinking, you're drinking and driving, I would say, you would be considered soon to be dead. Okay. Number two, if you go to a club in the UK, United Kingdom, it is illegal to get drunk in the club where they serve alcohol. What do you think about that?
well,
I need a French fry.
let's go in a bar, because get drunk, right? So you go bar, you get drunk. You go bar, you get drunk. Wow. I don't know what to say. It's like funny.
No, it's like come in, we sell alcohol, but
You can
don't
be
get too
drunk.
much, or you'll go to jail.
Yeah.
Now I can understand if you were driving drunk, you should go to jail, but just to be in the club, come on. I mean, how many of you would have been arrested for being drunk in a club? Have you ever been drunk in a club before?
Well, when I was young, and they don't let me to go in it, so
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Too
I'm
drunk.
going to tell you the truth.
That
The
was
answer
like
is
a long
yes,
time
astounding.
ago.
Okay. In Scotland,
Yeah.
you are not allowed to ride a cow while you're drunk. So if you're trying to go get into a cow race or do something.
Do they do that riding a cow during your
It's a law in Scotland. I don't know.
I guess a lot of people do that.
For all
Let's
you
just
Scottish
ride
people,
cow.
no cow riding. Drunk, that is. If you're sober, ride all the cows you want.
It's kind of like I went to the one bar in Las Vegas, and they have fake cows, shaking everywhere, and that a lot of people love to do it, and I did. Maybe that is kind of like that, challenge.
You're talking
always
about
challenge.
gillies with a mechanical bull.
Oh,
Okay, in that case, good point.
yeah.
It's encouraged to be drunk when you ride that cow.
Yeah, it's like normally you don't want to do it, but when you get drunk and it's
that's
let's
good.
do right the cow, and I did, I was pretty good, but then they just like, somebody control it and always go,
Okay, let me help you.
yeah, I don't know what to say.
Cow is cow.
Oh,
Bull is bull.
different.
Different. So cow is female. Bull is male with the horns, and they're mean.
Oh,
In fact, I wouldn't, unless you're in a club, which is a great dichotomy to what we're talking about. For that particular situation, you want to be drunk when you ride that cow,
Yeah.
aka bull.
yeah, and I don't know, the boys like it.
We love it when girls ride the bull. Prove me wrong. Okay, all right, next.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. So no riding a cow while drunk in Scotland. Now, in Sweden, only the government can sell beer that's higher than 3.5% alcohol by volume.
That's stupid.
This sounds like communism to me. Like, I mean, they're the only ones that can make the strong stuff. That's not right. I mean, like, where's free capitalism and,
You can just be in a
I love that
police
how these
stand.
bottles have these little thingies on the bottom where you can put your thumb. So you can pretend like you're in a famous restaurant, and when they serve it, like, oh, thank you, sir. And they hold it like with one hand because they're professional. I'm not.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have to twist it before you finish. Twist it. So that way you don't
you
drip.
have to, so you don't drip and drop it on
Trained
Mr.
by
Jones's
somebody, yeah.
$1,000 suit.
All right.
Okay, all right, next one. So yeah, that just sounds like communism. Okay, in Canada, bartenders are not allowed to infuse their liquor, so they can't add flavors to it. Like Miss Griffin, you and I have gone to some places. Remember we used to go to the place called the Blue Martini? Remember that?
Oh.
And they
actually, they have it here.
They do?
They have it here too.
Okay, so they had this thing called a pomegranate
Oh
martini.
my God. So good. And then next happening, I have no idea where.
For one, they're very potent, and number
Oh,
two, they are
true.
so delicious that it just goes down too smoothly. So be careful with that. So if you've never been to a Blue Martini, tell them Rob and Chica from Drinking for Dummies sent you. They probably won't know what that means. Order yourself a pomegranate martini. You will thank me later.
Please
Oh.
photo us, please sub it, so that way we can be a little bit more, people knows it, and
Yeah,
so
we're
that
like-
way it's
we're
just
trying
like
to get famous here. We need some help. Can you like and subscribe, please? Okay, all right, now.
it should be more nice way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. Please. I feel like playing some sad music and showing some people that
Yeah,
are ill
maybe
and-
I should play the music. Dun, dun, like kind of like
Lord,
help.
and so very far away. That's Chica's song, by the way.
What's it?
Yeah.
Please don't play it. Yeah,
That's
I
her
like
song.
to sing it.
I'll play it for you later.
Yeah, Carpenter, and
She
everybody's
sings
like,
Carpenter.
look,
Whenever
and
we
I was
go
like,
to
how old are you? You know?
Karaoke. So in Japan, they call it karaoke.
Karaoke, yeah. That's what we love karaoke, but you guys say karaoke or
No, we
something.
say karaoke.
What is that? I didn't understand the first one. What?
It's kind of the same thing, but with a different accent.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are cold.
Like a McDonald's,
I want to get cold.
McDonald's.
Okay. All right, next one. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Canada.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All
You need
right.
a license to drink in, can you pronounce this? What does that say?
Mahasajala. Something like India. I love India.
Okay, so I love my friends from India, so maybe one of them can help me. Where the heck is Maharashtra?
Something.
In India somewhere. So
Wow.
apparently in that city, and I'm assuming it's a city or a state, you have to have a license to be able to drink. Like, not just a driver's license, but a drinking license. I thought that was kind of
I
hilarious.
think it's a French fry with the salt, with that more salt. It tastes better with the champagne.
Of course, I think it tastes better with anything. And so, especially like a Coca-Cola. Oh,
Oh, a shake. There ain't no reason to have alcohol then.
I love. So try this.
Oh my god.
Try this.
Champagne is like makes
Go to
me
McDonald's.
Woo!
I know a lot of you don't like McDonald's. Stop hating on me because I like McDonald's. Get yourself a large French fry and a large strawberry milkshake. No cherry. I don't like the cherry. Cherries are nasty.
Hawaii, they have ramen in the McDonald's.
They actually have gravy. You can get gravy in McDonald's in Hawaii.
You
Did
kidding
you know that?
me?
Oh, I'm not kidding. I've had it
In
myself.
Japan, we have bunch of
Locomoco.
different kind McDonald's. Yeah, we should
We
check
have friends
that.
in Hawaii. Maybe they can comment below. Is it true? Do they still have gravy and Hawaiian type dishes in the McDonald's in Hawaii?
Yeah, they have noodle for sure.
Yeah, that for sure they do. Okay,
Yeah.
now let's move on. All right, next one says, as we get past the interest rate, okay, if you're driving in France, you have to have your own breathalyzer in your car.
What is the breathalyzer?
Okay, all right, so a breathalyzer is this thing where, you know, if you get pulled over by the police and you blow,
Oh, good thing is I
keep
never
blowing,
been.
keep blowing, keep blowing. Some of you know what I'm talking about because you ran into some of my
No, I
buddies.
never. Lucky.
And it goes, bring, you're arrested. So if you're in the state of Nevada, I'm assuming Texas is the same. It's 0.08. If you're above that, then you're considered driving while intoxicated. So you could actually get arrested, and it's not a good thing to do. Don't drink and drive. Don't do that. So,
No, never.
but
Never do that.
in France, if you buy a car, it comes with one of those. Like I have a good friend of mine who will remain nameless, was arrested for DUI, and one part of his punishment was he had to put a breathalyzer in his car. Like his car won't start unless he gets in the car and goes, and then it'll allow him to start his car. So if you had multiple DUIs, that's what's one of the things they do to make sure you don't get another one. Like it doesn't always work, but in the country of France, it is literally one of those things you have to have in your car. So they talk about it in the movie Pulp Fiction. Some of you are movie buffs. You'll be able to look that up yourself. Now, in Nigeria, it's against the law to import beer.
Oh, wow.
Like seriously, like they want to have a lockdown. They want to have a monopoly on their beer sales in that country. So if you go to Nigeria, you're only drinking local beer. No imports whatsoever.
It's Africa, right?
Yes, it's in Africa.
Yeah, we went there a
Yes, we
couple
did.
years ago.
Yeah, we went to Johannesburg, South Africa. Gorgeous, amazing.
It was long.
It's far. Like I'm gonna tell you how far it was. So we got on a flight from Dallas. We flew to where did we fly to? We flew to Dubai. That was pretty cool, flying into Dubai. But it was a 15-hour one-way flight.
It's longer than the Japan.
Yeah,
from
and
here.
then we changed planes, boarded another flight from Dubai to Johannesburg, another 8 hours. Mm-hmm. So when you add in the
Was
layover,
it that long?
It was that long. Layover,
Oh, my goodness.
flight. When we arrived in Johannesburg, we had a 2-hour bus ride to
2 hours.
Sun City, South Africa. Gorgeous, but by the time we left our house and arrived at the resort, it was almost 30 hours of travel.
Yeah, that was too long. But
Just
you know,
to
I
get there.
learned a lot of things, and because we went to the resort from that airport, 2 hours drive, and doing your driving, you see outside and how their life is very different and appreciate a lot of things. And the water was not clear; it tastes like a dirt.
Yeah, so the moral of the story for me was made me really appreciate America.
Yeah.
We really do. And I'd say so many people, they take America for granted. We live in the greatest nation on the planet, folks. You should
This is the
appreciate it.
best in freedom. I came from Japan. It's not gonna be free. Like not gonna speak up to the public. We can't say any kind of words. No way. So here, and everybody, any outside the country people to ask them, and which is a freedom country, is they're gonna choose in the United States.
100%.
Yeah,
So
100%.
let's do me a favor. Let's not screw it up, please. Appreciate where we live. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get down to the next one is talk about Australia.
Oh,
Serving alcohol in Sydney is extremely complicated.
what's mean
So
complicated?
they say
What's mean complicated? Oh.
you can't serve shots after midnight. If you have to be served in a glass after midnight, and you have to serve 4 drinks at one time after midnight,
Wow.
or serve more, or you can't. Oh, sorry, sorry. These are things you cannot do. Sorry, you have to. They made it illegal to serve shots after midnight. You cannot serve alcohol in a single glass after midnight. You can't serve 4 drinks at a time after midnight, and you can't serve more than 2 drinks per person after 3 a.m.
I'm not gonna go out if I'm living in Australia because too complicated. Because what was it? What was it? Maybe I should stay home, right?
There's so much things that'll kill you in Australia. Why are you worried about a couple shots after midnight? You know what I'm saying? That's a little crazy. Okay, what's the next one?
All right,
Okay, next one says, in Germany,
Germany.
riding a bicycle while drunk can get you sent to a psychological review.
What?
So if you get caught riding a bicycle while drunk, you okay?
Yeah.
Riding a bicycle while drunk in Germany, they're going to make you go for a psych eval to make sure you're not insane.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I have no idea. Yours.
Okay, so we'll move past that one quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, so transporting wine between provinces is more confusing than solving a Rubik's Cube in Canada. Just know the Canadians. They have all these limitations, so we're not going to spend too much time on that one. Let's go down to our next one. Okay, this is funny. In the country of Bolivia, married women can only drink 1 glass of wine in public.
Wow. So I felt. I felt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would call a dictatorship.
Maybe I'm gonna ask one glass. Can I fill all the way to like really filled?
1 glass is relative
Still white.
in my mind. So, like, some people, they're lying. You know, you ever seen that meme where the lady's got this glass?
Fix the
Like, I can only have
problem.
1. As we like to say on this show, moderation is key. Don't overindulge. Let's be healthy. Enjoy it. Relax, but don't
Yeah.
get too crazy. Okay? All right, next one. Let's talk about number 13. It says you can't, and is in you cannot, buy alcohol between midnight to 11 a.m. and to 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. in Thailand.
Wow, complicated.
So buying booze is legal in Thailand, but only during specific hours. So I'm going to tell you a funny story about when we moved to Texas. We lived in Nevada before this. We lived in Las Vegas.
Okay, Las Vegas.
So you can buy whatever you want, whenever you want,
Costco and sell bunch
and
of
pretty much
alcohol.
wherever you want in Nevada. But when we came to Texas, I didn't know there are certain rules. Like you cannot buy wine in any place in the state of Texas before 12 noon on Sunday.
Yeah, I still didn't get it.
It may or may not have happened to us more than once where we went to the store.
I mean, the first time we moved to here and we went to the grocery store, and where's the tequila? Because I
Yeah.
like tequila.
Yeah, they sell tequila
Not
everywhere
all the
in
time,
Nevada.
but just the once a occasion. But you know why? And then once we used to it, we don't really need to have any heavy liquor because it's not really good.
Yeah, it's
Only
not
once a while. Well, mixing cocktail is good, but and then we started to talk about wine more, and we started making the wine and.
Yeah, by the way, our wine video that we're making, where we made our mixed berry wine, is almost
Actually,
done.
it's good.
It's almost done. We took a little taste today. The video will be coming out real soon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. And we're going to be teaching them and making another video. Actually, since we're done here, I'm going to go in the other room in the kitchen, and we're going to show you how to make your own corn mash if you did want to distill it into whiskey or AKA moonshine.
It's the redneck.
Make sure
things.
you have all the legal requirements and permits for all that kind of stuff. And we're not going to be distilling it. I'm just going to show you how to make the stuff they call mash, which is the precursor that you would distill to create moonshine.
And I think it's after the COVID, and people can't do the stuffing outside, people started to making homemade. I think it's a lot of people started to do craft, just like me. I love craft. I'm a craft person, and if I go to jar and I can be stay forever from end to end, and I will check everything, talk to everybody how they make it. But it's just like same things, and then people started to homemade, which is kind of good. Make your own drink.
Yeah, so we're going to show you how to make your own wine. We'll show you how to create the precursor or the mash, if you want to call that, to make moonshine. So if you had a still, like our friends up in northern Tennessee and parts of Georgia, you could actually cook you some good old-fashioned moonshine.
So what is it using for, the moonshine?
You make them. What's it used for? It's like some people use it to power their lawnmower. You can actually make fuel.
Like
to
what
run
kind
your
of
lawnmower.
stuff? What is in it?
It has 3 main ingredients: water, sugar, corn.
Corn.
Oh, and I'm sorry, 4, yeast. And you put those 3. So you basically cook the corn so it's like thick grits. You add either malted barley or you add amylase extract to the corn. That will help break it down. Then you let it cool. And then you add the sugar, as much sugar as you want, depending on how strong you want your quote unquote
They can do the
distilled spirit to
banana,
be. You
peach.
That's different.
Oh.
That's brandy. That's a different animal. So, but if you add your yeast and sugar, so the more sugar, the more alcohol content. So if you wanted to get the really, really strong stuff, like the illegal moonshine, you have to add a bunch of sugar.
Wow.
Because the yeast eats the
That's
sugar,
why I get
turns
fat.
it into alcohol.
Yeah. That's
But
not
I'll show you a quick video coming up soon. I'll post a link. We'll add it to this video when we're done. Now, let's get through these. We have a couple more to get to, which is really neat. All right. Ships need to bring rum to the constable in the UK.
Wow. You can have tons
So if
of
you you don't drive a boat. If you sail in or bring in your ship, you have to actually bring a gift of rum to the head of the law enforcement people in the UK. Talk about a weird law. So you got to bring them a gift. It's like, I get to come in, but only if I bring you a bottle of rum.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Like if you're coming to one of our parties, it's pretty much BYOB. So kind of the same rules apply at this house.
We should do the Zoom. You should do the live and the happy hour.
We'll do that. Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah,
If you'd
I
like
think
to
we
do a
should.
live happy hour with myself and my amazing, beautiful co-host, Miss Griffin here, let us know. Put your comment below, and we'll set it up. We'll open it up to Zoom to everybody. We'll have people from all over the world. We have friends all over the world. We could have a worldwide kanpai, as they say in Japan. Cheers, as they say here in the U.S.
Yeah.
How do they say it where you're from? What do they say? I know in Mexico they say salud. Salud. That's what they do.
And then, right now is we start doing the YouTube live, and right now is we just really started. So we have a lot of follower in the Facebook, and then, but I just started to using the Instagram and also the YouTube. We need more subscribe, and then we need more UI there, because this show is not about me and you, me and Rob. It's about everybody. So if you have a cool idea, cool drink, cool place to go, or anything, it just come on and below, please.
All right, dear McDonald's people, find a way to make these last more than 20 minutes, because they're starting to turn into nails.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. In the country of Turkey,
Turkey.
I think you said you got contacted by someone from Turkey, did you not?
Right now it's Instagram. It's a kind of international, and we have a lot of Japanese people love drinking for dummy, and also came from Turkey, and then we just kind of chat for a little bit.
So in the country of Turkey, you are not allowed to buy alcohol on election day.
Oh,
We could have probably used some of that in 2020. I would say, don't get me started on the election stuff. We'll be here all night.
right
Okay.
now, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Number 16, underwear beneath that kilt, you're fined 2 beers.
What's me?
Okay, so my good
Scope
friend
rock.
Damien Broussard, you know who you are. Hopefully you're watching the show. He likes to wear kilt on occasion. So in Scotland, Scotland, like William Wallace, Scotland, the men wear kilts. You know what a kilt is, babe?
I don't know.
You know the one that looks like a skirt, but the men wear it?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
something like that. Mm-hmm.
Can you do that again?
I don't know.
Play that bagpipes?
Pretty sexy when the guys wear the scarf.
Depends on what kind of skirt. And what guy. I've seen some guys wearing skirts. It scared the hell out of me. Okay, so the right guy wearing the
So
right skirt, Damien could pull it off. I'm not sure I could, but if you wear your kilt, they call it in Scotland, and you wear underwear because you're not supposed to wear underwear.
Yes, not supposed to.
No underwear under the kilt.
Yes. Oh,
You're free like a bird. Okay.
kind of things. Yeah.
And so if you get caught wearing underwear, you have to buy somebody else who catches you 2 years. Now, don't ask me how they caught you or why they would know. That's for a different show, and we'll talk about that later. Okay.
It is so funny.
Okay,
to
last
see,
one.
think about
Last
it.
one. Here we go. Okay. It is against the law to crush a can of beer between your breasts in Australia.
Oh my goodness.
Can you do that? Can you think you could crush a can of beer? Like,
Well, try it.
I know here you can try it, but in Australia it's illegal.
Wow.
Like, what's the fine writing on that one? What does it say?
Because getting more
Ever since
attention.
there's been beer cans, here's and probably fined for doing so. Okay, so it was a lady who figured out how to do it, and she was able to crush them. And so anyway, they found out about this global crime spree, and they decided to make it illegal.
Wow. I guess
They made it illegal to smash beer
I guess
cans
it's taking the
with your
like
boobies.
fun things from the guys, right? Basically,
It should be illegal to make that illegal.
it makes them feel like important. You know. I don't know what to say.
I mean, I've seen videos, and usually the girls you see doing that, they're not really the ones you want to watch anyway.
Do they watch those things?
I mean, some
maybe?
people do, but like I've seen some of the videos.
Yeah,
and
it's a
some of the
great way
girls
to
that are
say when
actually,
you
like,
do it by putting somebody else. Somebody did it.
It's usually not attractive because they're like way too big, and it's just not. Yeah, it's not my thing. No.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
But why had it started and it have to be in a part of the world? I mean, many countries have many different rules, but this is kind of funny. But number one funny things in the United States, Kingdom, the London, right? Going to the bar, but you can drink.
Yeah, you can't be drunk at a bar.
Seriously.
That's kind of silly to me.
Yeah.
So, hey, we hope you guys like our show. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to subscribe, but more importantly, we need ideas. We want to hear feedback from you as a listener. If maybe you want to be a guest on a show, maybe you know a beverage company that wants some little free advertising, or you know a hot restaurant here in town that would like to be part of the Drinking for Dummies platform, we can certainly contact them and get them whatever they need so they can be part of the show. And just do us a favor. Please like, subscribe, and share the video because we're trying to build up our base, and we can't get there without a little help.
Yeah, we're gonna show you in the below, and then what is the Instagram and also our home, the website. But then main thing is that this show is not only drinking. I wanted to combine, what is good with the food and what is, talk about. Right now it's a COVID. It's hard to meet people, but eventually it's going back to normal. So we're going to have a lot of events and invite a lot of friends, and you wanted to have something cool to talk about it, right?
So here's what I would just ask you guys to do. Be safe out there.
Yes.
Take care of one another. And remember that everyone that you meet on a day-to-day basis, they're fighting an internal battle that you don't know about. So above all else, just be nice and be a good person. Okay? Drink responsibly. Have a good time doing it. And let's go make 2021 our greatest year ever. Cheers,
Thank you
babe.
for watching. Kanpai.
Thank you for
And
watching.
see you
We'll
next
see you on
week.
the next show. Take care. God bless.
Bye-bye.